Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Roy English Talk, your favorite space to practice and improve your English every day. Do you ever feel stuck when trying to speak English at work? Like, you know what you want to say, but the right words just don't come out? You're not alone. And that's exactly why this video exists. Today, you're going to learn 50 simple and useful daily routine sentences that you can use every single day at work. These are phrases that native speakers use all the time, when sending emails, joining meetings, giving updates, asking for help, or just chatting with coworkers. If you work in English or want to, these sentences will help you sound more natural, more fluent, and more confident. Let's start with a quick question. How many different ways can you say I'm busy? Or what do you say when you arrive late to a meeting? Or when your internet isn't working during a video call? There are better, smoother ways to say these things, and you'll learn them all in this video. And not only that, you'll get repetition practice so the words stick in your brain. Here's how it works. I'll say each sentence clearly, then give you a moment to repeat after me. We'll also explain how and when to use it, so you not only memorize the phrase, but actually understand it in context. That way, the next time you're at work and need to speak, the words will come naturally. If English is your second language, these 50 phrases will give you the confidence and structure to express yourself better. These are real-world expressions people use across many industries, from office workers and freelancers to teachers, nurses, and managers. We've designed this lesson so you can listen while you're on your break, commuting to work, or sitting at your desk. Just follow along, repeat out loud, and imagine yourself using each sentence. The more you practice, the more automatic it becomes. So, are you ready to upgrade your English and speak more confidently at work? Let's get started with sentence number 1. Sentences 1 to 10. Let's begin with the first 10 daily routine sentences for work. These phrases are practical, easy to remember, and perfect for everyday professional communication. Listen carefully, repeat out loud, and try to imagine a real situation where you could use each one. Ready? Let's go. I'll check my calendar and get back to you. This sentence is useful when someone asks to set a meeting or call, but you need to confirm your availability first. It shows that you're organized and respectful of your schedule. Example: Hey Sarah, are you free for a call tomorrow? You reply, I'll check my calendar and get back to you. Repeat after me. I'll check my calendar and get back to you. Again, I'll check my calendar and get back to you. 2. Let's touch base later this week. This is a common phrase used in emails or meetings to suggest reconnecting soon. It's casual and friendly, yet professional. Example: After a team meeting, you might say, let's touch base later this week to finalize the plan. Repeat, let's touch base later this week. One more time. Let's touch base later this week. 3. I'm tied up at the moment. Can we talk later? This is a polite way to say you're busy without sounding rude. It's great for in-person conversations or phone calls. Someone calls while you're finishing a report. Say, I'm tied up at the moment. Can we talk later? Repeat, I'm tied up at the moment. Can we talk later? Try again. I'm tied up at the moment. Can we talk later? 4. I just sent you the document. Simple and effective. Use this after sharing a file or important information. Example: Let me know if you have any questions. I just sent you the document. Repeat, I just sent you the document. One more time. I just sent you the document. 5. Can you give me a quick update? This is direct but polite. You're asking for a short summary of progress or status. Example: Hi, John. Can you give me a quick update on the client report? Repeat: Can you give me a quick update? Say it again. Can you give me a quick update? 6. Let's circle back to this tomorrow. This means let's pause this topic and return to it later. It's useful in meetings when you're short on time. Example: Good point. Let's circle back to this tomorrow when we have more time. Repeat: Let's circle back to this tomorrow. Repeat once more. Let's circle back to this tomorrow. 7. I'm working on it as we speak. This is a great way to show urgency and reassure someone that progress is happening right now. Example: Is the presentation ready? You reply, I'm working on it as we speak. Repeat: I'm working on it as we speak. One more time. I'm working on it as we speak. 8. I'll follow up by email. Use this after a conversation when you want to confirm something or provide details later. It keeps communication clear and organized. Example: Thanks for the chat. I'll follow up by email with the documents. Repeat: I'll follow up by email. Say it again. I'll follow up by email. 9. Thanks for flagging that. This is a professional way to thank someone for noticing a problem or pointing out a mistake. Example: Hey, I think there's an error in slide 3. You say, Thanks for flagging that. I'll fix it. Repeat: Thanks for flagging that. Repeat once more. Thanks for flagging that. 10. Let me double check and get back to you. This is responsible language. It shows you want to confirm facts before answering, which builds trust. Example: Do you know if the report was submitted? Say, Let me double check and get back to you. Repeat: Let me double check and get back to you. Again, let me double check and get back to you. That's your first set of 10 daily work routine sentences. Notice how natural and useful each one is. If you use just 2 or 3 of these in your next meeting or message, you'll already sound more fluent and confident. Rewind and repeat this section as many times as you need. The more you hear and speak these phrases, the more automatic they'll become. Are you ready for the next 10? Let's keep going and build up your workplace vocabulary, sentence by sentence. Number 3. Sentences 11 to 20. Great. Let's continue with the next 10 workplace sentences. Numbers 11 to 20. These are just as common and helpful as the first 10. Think of them as your go-to responses and tools in everyday work situations. I'll say the sentence, explain how to use it, and you'll repeat after me. Ready? 11. Do you have a minute to talk? This is a polite way to start a conversation without interrupting someone. It shows respect for their time. Example: Before bringing up a task, say, Do you have a minute to talk about the report? Repeat: Do you have a minute to talk? Again, do you have a minute to talk? 12. I wanted to follow up on our last conversation. This phrase helps you reconnect with someone about something you previously discussed. It's great for staying professional and organized. Example: Hi, Maria. I wanted to follow up on our last conversation about the project scope. Repeat: I wanted to follow up on our last conversation. Say it again. I wanted to follow up on our last conversation. 13. Let's take a quick break. Perfect for long meetings or brainstorming sessions when people need a moment to reset. Example: We've made good progress. Let's take a quick break and continue in 10 minutes. Repeat: Let's take a quick break. One more time. Let's take a quick break. 14. I'll look into it and let you know. This tells someone you're going to investigate a question or issue and follow up later. It's reliable and professional. Example: Why is the server down? You say, I'll look into it and let you know. Repeat. I'll look into it and let you know. Repeat again. I'll look into it and let you know. 15. Thanks for your patience. This phrase is thoughtful and shows you appreciate someone's time when there's a delay or wait. Example, after a system delay. Sorry for the wait. Thanks for your patience. Repeat. Thanks for your patience. Say it again. Thanks for your patience. 16. Let me know if anything changes. Great for confirming plans and being flexible. Example, the client meeting is still at 1 p.m., but let me know if anything changes. Repeat. Let me know if anything changes. One more time. Let me know if anything changes. 17. I'm happy to help with that. This is a warm, collaborative phrase that shows team spirit. Example, need someone to double-check your slides? You say, I'm happy to help with that. Repeat, I'm happy to help with that. Try it again. I'm happy to help with that. 18. I'm waiting on a few more details. Useful when you can't move forward yet, but you're not the one causing the delay. Example, when will the budget be ready? You say, I'm waiting on a few more details from finance. Repeat, I'm waiting on a few more details. Say it again, I'm waiting on a few more details. 19. We're still on track to meet the deadline. Perfect for reassuring teammates, managers, or clients that progress is going well. Example, will we finish by Friday? You say, yes, we're still on track to meet the deadline. Repeat, we're still on track to meet the deadline. Again, we're still on track to meet the deadline. 20. That works for me. A simple way to agree on a time or plan. It's short, friendly, and flexible. Example, can we meet at 10 a.m.? You respond, that works for me. Repeat, that works for me. One more time, that works for me. Pro tip, try creating short conversations in your head using these phrases. For example, A, do you have a minute to talk? B, sure, what's up? A, I wanted to follow up on our last conversation about the schedule. This kind of practice helps you turn phrases into fluent habits. You've now learned 20 powerful and practical phrases for professional English. These are phrases that you can use in emails, meetings, chats, and even casual work conversations. The more you repeat them, the more fluent you'll sound. Number 4. Sentences 21 to 30. You're doing amazing. Let's move on to sentences 21 through 30. These phrases are especially helpful when you're managing tasks, collaborating with others, and staying on top of your workday. Repeat after each one and picture yourself using it at work. 21. Let's get started. This is a go-to phrase to begin a meeting or task. It's direct, confident, and positive. Example, thanks everyone for joining. Let's get started with the first topic on our agenda. Repeat, let's get started. One more time. Let's get started. 22. Can we push this to tomorrow? Sometimes we need more time, and this is a polite way to reschedule. Example, I have a lot on my plate right now. Can we push this to tomorrow? It shows you're still engaged but realistic about priorities. Repeat, can we push this to tomorrow? Say it again, can we push this to tomorrow? 23. Just wanted to check in. Friendly, non-demanding, and perfect for following up. Example, hi Alex, just wanted to check in on the new logo designs. It keeps communication open without pressure. Repeat, just wanted to check in. Try it again, just wanted to check in. 24. Let me know if you need anything. Supportive and professional. You're offering help and making yourself available. Example, I'll be in meetings most of the day, but let me know if you need anything. Repeat. Let me know if you need anything. Again, let me know if you need anything. 25. I'll get started on that right away. This phrase shows you're responsive and proactive. Example, can you take care of the budget summary? You say, I'll get started on that right away. Repeat, I'll get started on that right away. Say it again, I'll get started on that right away. 26. I've added it to my to-do list. This phrase confirms you've taken note of a task. It's great for digital or verbal updates. Example, sure, I've added it to my to-do list for this afternoon. Repeat, I've added it to my to-do list. Again, I've added it to my to-do list. 27. Can we keep this brief? Use this in a respectful way when time is limited. Example, I'm about to hop on another call. Can we keep this brief? It sets expectations while staying polite. Repeat, can we keep this brief? Repeat again, can we keep this brief? 28. That's not a problem. A calm, professional way to reassure someone when things don't go perfectly. Example, sorry I missed the meeting. You say, that's not a problem. I'll send you the notes. Repeat, that's not a problem. Say it again, that's not a problem. 29. I'll take care of it. This phrase is short, confident, and shows ownership. Example, the laptop needs to be returned today. You say, I'll take care of it. Repeat, I'll take care of it. Again, I'll take care of it. 30. Let's move on to the next point. A great transition phrase in meetings or presentations. It keeps things focused and efficient. Example, we've covered the first item. Let's move on to the next point. Repeat, let's move on to the next point. Say it again. Let's move on to the next point. Mini dialogue for practice. Let's put some of these together in a short conversation. A. Thanks for coming, everyone. Let's get started. B. Actually, can we keep this brief? I've got a client call soon. A. Of course. Let's move on to the first point. B. Sounds good, and I'll take care of the report right after. Use this dialogue as a listening and speaking drill. Number 5, sentences 31 to 40. You're doing a fantastic job. Let's continue with sentences 31 to 40. This group of phrases focuses on teamwork, feedback, staying on track, and showing professionalism in every part of your workday. 31. Can you send me a quick summary? This phrase is efficient when you want a short update without reading through long reports or emails. Example, I missed the meeting this morning. Can you send me a quick summary? Repeat, can you send me a quick summary? Say it again, can you send me a quick summary? Mini dialogue. A. The meeting went well. We assigned tasks and picked a deadline. B. Sounds good. Can you send me a quick summary? This helps you stay informed without asking for a long explanation. 32. Let's try to stay on schedule. Perfect for keeping meetings or projects moving smoothly without rushing. Example, we've spent 10 minutes on this topic. Let's try to stay on schedule. Repeat, let's try to stay on schedule. Once more, let's try to stay on schedule. 33. This needs a bit more work. When giving feedback, this phrase helps keep your tone gentle but clear. Example, the proposal looks good overall, but the budget section needs a bit more work. Repeat, this needs a bit more work. Try again, this needs a bit more work. 34. Do you have any feedback for me? It takes confidence to ask this, and it's a great habit for growth. Example, after a presentation, say, do you have any feedback for me? Repeat, do you have any feedback for me? Say it again, do you have any feedback for me? 35. Let's clarify that before we continue. This shows leadership and ensures everyone understands the task. Example: wait, before we move on, let's clarify that point. Repeat: let's clarify that before we continue. Repeat again: let's clarify that before we continue. Mini dialogue. A. We'll deliver the files next week. B. Let's clarify. Which files and what's the exact date? A. Right, the budget and proposal by Wednesday. This kind of clarification prevents confusion and delays. 36. Please keep me in the loop. A smart phrase to stay informed without micromanaging. Example: I won't join the call, but please keep me in the loop about the outcome. Repeat: please keep me in the loop. Say it again: please keep me in the loop. 37. That sounds like a good plan. This is a positive way to agree and build trust with your team. Example: we'll test the new layout first, then roll it out next week. You say, that sounds like a good plan. Repeat: that sounds like a good plan. Again, that sounds like a good plan. 38. We're short on time, so let's focus on the essentials. This helps meetings stay focused and prevents wasting time. Example: we're short on time, so let's skip the background and jump to the key updates. Repeat: we're short on time, so let's focus on the essentials. One more time: we're short on time, so let's focus on the essentials. 39. I'll keep you posted. Very natural and widely used. It tells people they can expect updates from you. Example: I'm waiting on the manager's feedback. I'll keep you posted. Repeat: I'll keep you posted. Again, I'll keep you posted. Mini dialogue. A. Any news from the design team? B. Not yet, but I'll keep you posted. This creates trust and avoids follow-up stress. 40. Let me know your thoughts. This is polite, open, and shows you care about collaboration. Example: here's my draft for the client proposal. Let me know your thoughts. Repeat: let me know your thoughts. Say it again: let me know your thoughts. Bawal ibasama sa mamdant.